Welcome to the ultimate masterclass in production and operations management. I'm your instructor, and over the next hour, we'll build your foundation in one of the most critical functions of any organization. Whether you're studying for your MBA or preparing for the corporate world, this comprehensive module will give you the managerial lens you need to excel in production and operations. We'll cover everything from basic definitions to advanced concepts, using real Indian industry examples that will make these concepts crystal clear for your future career. Let's start with the fundamentals. Production is the systematic process of converting inputs like raw materials, labor, and capital into finished goods and services that create value. Production isn't just manufacturing, it includes service delivery, information processing, and even intellectual property generation across all sectors of the Indian economy. Every production process involves three key stages: acquiring inputs, transforming them through various activities, and delivering finished outputs to the market. India's production landscape beautifully illustrates this diversity, from ancient handloom weaving and pottery in villages to world-class automotive and pharmaceutical facilities in our industrial hubs. Initiatives like Make in India have amplified our focus on manufacturing excellence, skill development, and indigenous innovation, making production a national priority. Consider Tata Motors sourcing components and assembling cars, Amul collecting and processing milk from farmers, or IT teams in Bangalore delivering software solutions globally. Production is universally regarded as the heart of any organization because it directly delivers the goods and services that form the basis of all value creation. Without effective production, no business can exist or thrive, no matter how strong its marketing, finance, or human resources may be. Companies like Amul, Tata Motors, and Dabur have built their reputations on production excellence, demonstrating how this function drives competitive advantage. Production management is both science and art, involving four core functions that transform business strategies into operational realities. Planning involves deciding what to produce, when to produce, how much to produce, and what resources we'll need. Anticipating market demand and setting performance targets. Organizing structures our resources, people, materials, machinery, and technology. Directing involves leading teams, providing guidance, and ensuring everyone works toward common goals. Controlling means measuring actual performance against standards, identifying deviations, and implementing corrective actions using modern tools like ERP systems and analytics. Today's production management leverages AI, IoT, and data analytics while emphasizing sustainability and flexibility to handle market volatility. Production management is driven by 5 core objectives that determine whether a business can consistently deliver value, grow, and adapt to change. Efficient resource utilization minimizes waste and maximizes output, while quality assurance ensures we meet or exceed customer expectations, both critical for Indian businesses competing globally. Cost control maintains profitability without sacrificing quality, and timely delivery builds customer trust, especially important as India builds its reputation for reliable execution. Flexibility enables quick adjustments to production volumes, product lines, or processes, essential in today's dynamic markets where change is the only constant. These objectives often create tension. Maximum efficiency might threaten flexibility, or strict cost control could impact quality. The art is finding the optimal balance. The scope of production management is broad and continually expanding, encompassing every activity that transforms resources into finished goods or services. It starts with product design and development, defining features and specifications, then selecting the most suitable production process for efficiency and quality. Location and layout decisions are crucial. India's auto industry clustering in Pune and Chennai reflects strategic choices about proximity to suppliers and markets. Materials management involves procurement, storage, and usage optimization, using techniques like just-in-time and material requirements planning. Quality management uses statistical process control and compliance checks, while equipment maintenance ensures optimal uptime, critical in India's infrastructure environment. Remember, Production management extends beyond manufacturing to services like healthcare, hospitality, IT, and education, wherever value is systematically created. Decision-making is at the heart of production management, involving three levels that range from long-term strategic choices to daily operational responses. Strategic decisions like plant location, technology adoption, or global expansion shape production capacity for years. Think Infosys, Sun Pharma, or Tata Steel's international moves. Tactical decisions involve medium-term resource allocation and scheduling, while operational decisions keep production running day-to-day, handling breakdowns and bottlenecks. Modern decision-making increasingly relies on real-time data, business analytics, and artificial intelligence for predictive and prescriptive support. In India's diverse landscape with varying infrastructure and complex regulations, production managers must be especially adept at quick, data-driven decision-making. Production organization determines how roles, responsibilities, and workflows are structured to maximize efficiency, accountability, and adaptability. Line organization features direct chain of command from top to shop floor, simple, clear, and ideal for mass production, like Indian auto assembly lines. Functional organization divides work by specialization: production, quality, maintenance, procurement, common in larger Indian plants like pharmaceutical manufacturing. Matrix organization combines line and functional elements, with employees reporting to both project and functional managers, useful for complex engineering projects. Large Indian organizations like Tata Steel, BHEL, and L&T blend these structures: line organization on shop floors, functional for support, matrix for new projects. Understanding the historical evolution of production management helps us appreciate current practices and anticipate future innovations. We evolved from craft production with skilled artisans creating custom products to the Industrial Revolution's mechanization and factory systems. Scientific management in the early 20th century applied scientific principles to work design, introducing time-motion studies and systematic efficiency improvement. The human relations movement recognized worker motivation's importance, leading to modern approaches like lean manufacturing, TQM, and digital operations. India's unique journey spans ancient artisanal clusters in Varanasi and Moradabad to leading-edge pharmaceutical hubs and world-class IT parks. Today's Industry 4.0 revolution with smart factories, robotics, and data analytics is driving transformation across Indian manufacturing and services. Production management is shaped by various approaches that have evolved over time, each offering different perspectives on maximizing efficiency and adaptability. The classical approach emphasizes efficiency through scientific analysis, standardization, and detailed supervision. Think Henry Ford's assembly line principles. The behavioral approach shifts focus to people, recognizing that motivation, teamwork, and communication significantly influence productivity outcomes. The systems approach treats organizations as interconnected systems, using feedback loops to optimize the entire production ecosystem. Contemporary approaches include lean manufacturing for waste reduction, Agile for flexibility, TQM for quality, and Industry 4.0 for digital integration. Most successful Indian firms like Maruti Suzuki integrate multiple approaches, combining lean manufacturing, strong culture, and digital systems for competitive advantage. Productivity, defined as the ratio of output to input, is critical for reducing costs, increasing profitability, and gaining competitive advantage in global markets. High productivity signals effective resource utilization, generating more output per unit of input, which is essential for Indian businesses competing internationally. Wastivity, a uniquely Indian term, measures waste and inefficiency in production systems, including material loss, rework, downtime, and energy wastage. Companies like ITC and Asian Paints regularly track Wastivity to improve both profitability and environmental impact, supporting sustainability goals. Global success stories like Hero MotoCorp and Infosys demonstrate that continuous productivity improvement and rigorous Wastivity reduction drive competitive advantage. Production systems can be visualized as input-process-output models, with different types suited to different volume and variety requirements. From high customization jewelry workshops to 24/7 continuous refineries, each system type serves specific market needs and operational requirements. Indian companies exemplify these systems. Amul uses batch production for dairy products, while Tata Steel operates continuous production for steel manufacturing. Production systems operate within complex environments with internal factors like organizational structure, technology, and workforce culture shaping operations. External factors include market demand, supply chain stability, regulations like GST, technology trends, and socio-political dynamics affecting business operations. Successful Indian production managers select optimal systems, anticipate environmental changes, and continuously innovate to meet evolving business and societal needs. We've covered the complete foundation of production and operations management, from basic definitions to advanced concepts that will serve you throughout your management career. Remember, production is the heart of every organization, requiring strategic thinking, operational excellence, and continuous adaptation to environmental changes. In the Indian context, understanding these concepts positions you to contribute to our nation's manufacturing excellence and global competitiveness. Whether you join manufacturing, services, consulting, or start your own venture, these production management principles will be your competitive advantage. Continue exploring these concepts through case studies, industry visits, and practical applications. The future of Indian business depends on managers who understand production excellence. You now have the foundation to think like a production manager, make strategic decisions, and contribute to India's journey toward becoming a global manufacturing powerhouse. Thank you for joining this masterclass.